1 in 4 people will struggle with a mental health issue in their lifetime. That means you will likely be impacted either directly or indirectly. If you or a loved one was struggling with mental illness, would you know how to recognize the warning signs? Would you know how to find the help that you or your loved one needs? We know the terms mental illness and mental health can be scary. Just think of the first 3 words that come to mind when you hear mental illness. Chances are that those 3 words are not the most positive. But it doesn't have to be something that people are afraid to talk about. With Mental Health First Aid, we are breaking down the stigma and starting a real conversation about mental health. So what is Mental Health First Aid? Mental Health First Aid is a national program. Mental Health First Aid Colorado is a statewide initiative driven by a coalition of local and state agencies. The backbone of MHFA Colorado is the network of MHFA instructors who educate communities and often work for community mental health centers and substance use providers. The network is also made up of public health agencies, public safety departments, first responders, schools, and caring individuals like you. These expert trainers work locally on the front lines to build stronger, healthier, and happier communities. Mental Health First Aid, or MHFA, is an 8-hour evidence-based training course that teaches participants to recognize signs and symptoms of mental illness and learn the actions that need to be taken to be a lifeline for someone in need. Think of it this way. If your friend broke their arm, you would take them to see a doctor, right? Well, what would you do if that same friend was suffering from severe depression? Now the answer may not be so clear. MHFA teaches you to support yourself or a loved one by connecting with the right resources. With your help, we want to make this program widespread throughout our beautiful state of Colorado, where tens of thousands of people go without the mental health support that they need. Join us in breaking down the stigma, normalizing the conversation, and connecting people with helpful resources. Take a class, spread the word, sponsor a training in your office or your community, become an instructor. Help us inspire public understanding and engagement in Colorado's mental wellness.